Hello, world. This is the special RLX Radio Now presents All Sports Blitz Sports Picks Saturday with me, your host, Mr. JackHamma. We're doing all of the NFL games for this Sunday, November the 29th. And it's a full slate of games, we hope. Sunday, Monday, and possibly Tuesday. There are, who knows about the Tuesday game between the Ravens and the Steelers right now, being that as of right now, some Steelers players, along with the head coach Mike Tomlin, has tested positive for COVID. But as of right now, it's still on for Tuesday. But I don't have a lot of time in this special today. I'm picking all 14 games. So, and like I've always said, all my picks are straight up to win. But I am doing pretty good so far. On my Friday show's games, I picked 5 games and I went 4-1. Yes, I got both of my college basketball games correct, and I got 2 of the 3 football games correct, and I will go back into them and talk about them next week. But I missed the Notre Dame and North Carolina game because I picked North Carolina to upset Notre Dame, or I would have been 5-0. But 4-1 is pretty good. And on Wednesday, I picked 2 games for Thanksgiving, and I was 1-1. So this week so far, I'm sitting at 5-2. So let me run through these entire 14 NFL games on this special All Sports Blitz Sports Pick Saturday. Here we go. Run them through, knock them down. The early games. The Raiders versus the Falcons. The Raiders are a 3-point favorite. Falcons are at home. I am picking the Falcons at home. Raiders are 6-4. Falcons are 3-7. I'm going with the Falcons. Chargers 3-7 versus the Bills 7-3. Buffalo is a 4.5-point favorite, but I am picking the road team, the Chargers, to upset Buffalo. The Giants versus the Bengals. Giants are 3-7. Bengals are 2-7-1. The Giants are a 6-point favorite. I'm going with the Giants to win, which will make them the number 1 team in the NFC East because they have swept the Redskins, so they'll be 4-7. Next game, Titans 7-3 versus the Colts 7-3. The Colts are the home team. Indiana is a 3-point favorite. I'm going with the Colts at home. That's about the most even match game this weekend. I'm going with the Colts. Next game, the Panthers 4-7 versus the Vikings 4-6. The Vikings are at home. The Vikings are favored by 3, and I'm going with Minnesota to rebound from losing to Dallas. I'm going with the Vikings over the Panthers. My favorite game of this Sunday, the Cardinals 6-4 versus the Patriots 4-6. The young gun versus the old gun. And y'all know who we're talking about. And for me, my favorite game on this Sunday, the Cardinals versus the Patriots. The Patriots are at home. I'm going with Cam Newton and the Patriots to upset the Cardinals to win this football game. I'm picking the Patriots over the Cardinals. Next game, the Dolphins 6-4 versus the Jets, who are 0-10. The Jets are at home. Miami is more than a touchdown favorite at 7 points a favorite. And I don't think I really need to tell anybody who I'm picking, but I'm going with the Dolphins to beat the Jets. The last early game, the Browns versus the Jaguars. Jaguars are at home. I don't think they're really trying to win a whole lot. Cleveland is favored by more than a touchdown, which is 7 points. And, well, let me say this right quick. When I say more than a touchdown is only worth 6 points. For those people that may not know, a touchdown is only 6 points. They get the 7 on the extra point if they make it. So Cleveland is favored by more than a touchdown. So I am going with the upset. Jaguars at home. Jaguars to beat Cleveland. Now, the late games. We have the Saints versus the Broncos. Saints are 8-2. The Broncos are 4-6. New Orleans is a 6 points favorite. They're on the road playing the Broncos. I'm going with the Saints to continue their roll. Next game, the 49ers 4-6 versus the Rams, who are 7-3. The Rams are at home. They're a 6.5 point favorite at home over the 49ers. This should be a cakewalk for the Rams. I'm picking the Rams. The last late game, the Chiefs are 9-1 versus the Broncos 7-4. Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady. Once again, one of those young guns versus the old gun. But I'm going with the better football team, and the Chiefs are the better football team. They're on the road, but they're favored by 3.5. I'm picking the Chiefs to beat the Broncos. The night game, we have Chicago at 5-5 versus the oldest rivalry in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers, 7-3. Green Bay is at home. They're favored by 9.5 points. The biggest spread of these football games is Sunday. The biggest spread, 9.5. I'm going with Green Bay at home over Chicago. The Monday night game, it's a Birds battle. Seattle Seahawks, 7-3 versus the Eagles, who are 3-6-1. Seattle's a 5.5 point favorite. Seattle's on the road. I am going with Seattle to beat the Eagles. Last game, which may or may not be played, the Ravens versus the Steelers. A bunch of players may play, may not play. I'm going with the Ravens in the upset over Pittsburgh to make Pittsburgh 10-1. That's my time. I will see you all on RLX Radio Now on Monday for a brand new RLX Radio Now show. Hit me up if you want to talk. I'll see you Monday. This is Mr. Jack.